So here's a good spot to fish. You got an outgoing tide. You got this little island right here, and the current kind of goes around this side a little bit and this side. And you got all the structure right here from these mangroves. So that's one place I like to cast, is just straight down the mangrove, just like a parallel cast like that, and then bring it back real slow and just twitch it. And if there's any redfish or snook sitting off the island there, see, now I'm going toward that way, but I'm fishing it, you know what I mean? So it's not like I'm going over the water I'm trying to fish. Just gonna straighten myself up a little bit, which is often the case with kayaks. You gotta keep doing that all the time. It's kind of a pain, but it is what it is. Straight down, parallel to the coast. To the bank, I should say, not the coast, but I guess it is coastline. And just jig it like this. And if there's anybody sitting along the bank, you got a shot at them. Just work the jig slowly. It's kind of the same way when I fish for trout. Just hoping there's a redfish sitting in there like that. There's something in it. Probably redfish. Not fighting like a snook. It ain't come up yet, so I'm sure it's a redfish. No? What is this? It's redfish. But see, it's a good spot to fish. It's not real big. I'm not going to get the net out. But pretty redfish, good hook size, good hook. Hooked him in the meaty part of the mouth. So you can see how these mangroves are right there. Like I said, if there's a little more water in there, it'd probably be even better, but right here's a nice red. There you go, snook on. Not real big, but damn, he about jumped in the boat there. Got him on the gold spoon. Pull that leech off of him. Nice to see these little ones because they'll grow up to be big ones. Nice. Oh, he didn't try to bite me. I even pulled a parasite off him. So when you're fishing something like this, you got two options. You can either cast into the shore, you know, just kind of methodically, you know, and cover all the shoreline, get it close to the shore, like this, which is what I prefer to do. But if you're in a rush, you can also pull a little close to the shoreline and then cast parallel down the shoreline. Now I'm talking about being a lot closer and casting parallel to the shoreline. I'm not gonna do that right now because I don't want to mess up what I'm trying to do here with this little cove, but you could also just kind of cast, really, you get real close to the shore and cast right down the shoreline, and then you're covering all those fish that are sitting along there in one cast. Or you could methodically, that was a good word there, I like that. I'm a country boy, I usually don't say stuff like that. But anyway, you can just kind of just cast like this from out here. But when you're casting like this, stay out here. You don't need to get real close. You just gotta know how to cast. And you start learning how to cast, you start catching more fish. Oh shit. God damn. Got a nice redfish on here. Just a nice redfish. Gotta keep him away from the... This rod has a way of making things look a lot bigger. This is a nice red. Okay, let him get to the bottom of the... Nice red, hell yeah. Oh yeah, boy. Look at that red old fish. Nice. So I just caught a nice big red, 29-inch red. Always check your leader after you catch a big fish. It's a little bit frayed there, but I think it's okay. It's a pretty big leader though. I usually fish over leader, although I know it costs me fish sometimes, but in terms of not catching them, but I'd rather not lose a big fish. Just fishing a gold spoon here. I think it might be a Johnson minnow. I'm not sure. Don't want to give the wrong company name out, but oh well, I don't know what it is. It's a gold spoon and it's awesome for redfish. You basically just throw it out there and reel it back in. You can't get much more easier than that. Just like this. Throw it out, get it close to the shore, and just reel it in. That's all I'm doing. And hey, it's got another redfish sitting at the point of this island here. It's a decent redfish. I don't know how it's hooked, but it looks like it's hooked pretty good. All right, let's get my net out here. Where's the net? Boy, he's got him wrapped around there. It's not good. Okay, this is on a DOA paddle tail. It's not hooked the best. I'd really like to get it in here before it pops off. There it goes. It's a nice, decent redfish right there. It's a nice, healthy red. Probably about, I don't know, I'd say 23, 24, something like that. Caught it on a DOA paddle tail. He was stationed up the front of the island. I don't want to leave him out of the water too long while I talk. What I'm using is just a classic shed DOA paddle tail right here. I love these lures right here, or these swim baits. I don't know if I have the tail up or tail down. I don't care. You know, everybody asks me that. I don't really care. Probably should care, but basically all I have in my tackle box for today to bring is basically a bunch of soft plastics, like some chartreuse DOAs. I have some Z-Mans here. I've got some, there's some white classic shad DOAs. I've got a Yozuri Twitch bait. Basically just goes just under the surface. I love it. It's kind of a surface bait here. Some soft plastics like some storms. Some no live bait needed. And these pulse tail minnows that I really love fishing with these things from Savage. I think they're caught from Savage Gear. I get them from snooksnacks.com. And ultimately for redfish, I love the gold spoons. So that's all that's in my tackle box today. I don't need to bring a lot. Where I caught that fish was at a point of an island, and I saw the fish turn around and come after me with a wake, and sure enough he hit. Sometimes they do that, sometimes you spook them out. And all I'm doing basically is taking this lure right now, throwing it over toward as close as you can to the tree. That was a terrible cast. And I'm just twitching the rod like this to try to elicit a strike. If you see a wake coming towards you, don't stop. Just keep reeling, keep twitching, do your thing normally. Sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't. It's just the way it goes. It's a little bigger snook, not real big, but I'll take it. One thing I like about fishing these gold spoons with snook is that there's one single hook, and it's a big hook, so it kind of tends to find home like that. Again, always hold snook tight when you hold them, because they can really jump around, and their operculum is super sharp. This thing has so many edges on it that's sharp. Nice. Oh, got a good redfish on. Oh, he's not real big, but thought he was bigger than that. Boy, this reel needs, does this drag work on this reel? Oh Lord, he just don't want to come in. I do have a net, it's not a real big redfish. If I lose him, I'm not gonna be upset.